Last year's spring video with everything blossoming turned out to be a really useful record, so I'm going to do another one this year. Great granddad's azalea. Over here we've just planted new patch of autumn raspberries. Lots of garlic mustard self-seeded this year. It's just finished, but there has been blossom on the plum tree. Focus on this. Okay. What else have we got? The red currants are already set on this very early variety. It's been quite dry, as you can see. Very dry spring. These are golden raspberries. They're supposed to be for autumn, but some of them are going to fruit this summer. Been busy transplanting ground covers of red valerian and three-cornered leek, and we've got oregano, many other herbs. Mulberry coming into leaf. This is a lime for the leaves. There's a hardy fuchsia just gone in. Nitrogen fixing broom just flowering. This is gooseberry. Ooh. Yes. They finished as well. There were flowers this year on the honeyberry. The sage and perennial kale are doing very well. Over here we have comfrey establishing. This is the cooking apple. The pear blossomed, but not as much as sometimes. Fruit coming on raspberries. Going to have flowers coming there. No flowers this year, or no fruits on the mahonia. This is an alder that recently went in, Italian alder. This is the new asparagus bed interplanted with strawberries. There we go, I've uncovered a bit of it. There's only one spear really coming up. The rest is pretty quiet. It's been hard, we've had a very dry spring, it's been hard to keep it moist enough, so I don't know what will happen. Hidden in this hot corner among the raspberries we have globe artichokes, one there, one coming up here, they're just establishing. Very dry area, hot and dry. Not a really good raspberry place. More red currants coming here. I love the Solomon seal. It's beautiful. The wild garlic we've put in has slowly been establishing. There are lots of little babies down here this year. Some patches over there. More Solomon seal. Blossom on this tree. So blossom on some of the grafts. Which was this? I forgotten which one this was. What have I grafted here? Russet? No. Discovery. I think it was Discovery. It's very special down here. This is some Siberian purslane, which went in this year, just establishing. What's that? Oh, it's a bee fly. You see that? Funny things. Looks like that's about to flower. I wonder if it'll self-seed. It looks like we might be about to get some flowers on the medlar. Ooh, that went in just over a year ago. The Jerusalem artichokes did a lot better in this location last year or the year before. I can't remember when I moved them. Got much taller in this shadier spot that wasn't so sun-baked. Sounds really strange, but not what you would expect. I have oh, what's that called? This is that plant that you can use to sweeten rhubarb with. What's it called? I've forgotten. Won't come to mind. Japanese quince. Magnolia's mostly finished. To add my poor blue bean, it got gotten by frost. Had it for several years. It's still only about less than 40 centimetres tall. It's just struggling. It did better in this shadier spot when we moved it, we thought, but I mean, still. It just hasn't put on any growth. Last year the cherry blossomed, but we didn't really get any fruit. We didn't get any fruit. No fruit set, no fruit tried to develop, nothing. Lots of blossom this year, so hopeful this year is better. Perennial lupin just about to flower. It's another nitrogen fixer. We have been getting a small amount of Chilean guava fruit from this plant and the others. Actually, the one in the shadier spot seems to have done better. I think, again, it's the hot dryness we tend to get. Daughter's garden. She's put her topiary at the back. Roses. This is the remnants of a vegetable polyculture from last year. The kale is flowering. There's lots of clover still. This red clover that's not meant to be survive the winters here, but it did. There are lots of broad beans coming in this area. Also broad beans over here. These ones I put in the ground. I sowed direct into the ground in the winter. They didn't come up till spring, but they're doing well. I think I sowed them not long after I put the other ones in pots. Yeah. We seem to have blue tits again. Tomatoes and cosmos. I have more mixed raspberries to plant. Berberis, daylily, rosemary, all the phlomis for the front garden that hasn't been sorted. We have 2 plum yews which are going to go among the autumn raspberries because they grow slowly. More hardy fuchsia cuttings that I took last year from a bush in a public place. I that's it.